Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to have a revision on the most important part that we have studied during the previous week. We'll make our revision on grammar. Let's start. Academic City School, this for grade 11. We're going to talk about tenses. Our aims are present simple, present progressive, present perfect, and the past simple. Let's go. The first we're going to talk about present simple tense. Okay, now, do you know when do we use the present simple tense? This tense is very important in English language as it used for facts or things that are true in general, for habits like that. For example, the Saudi Riyal is the official currency of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So we use is here for present simple. Here another example, the sun rises every day. The sun rises every day. It's a fact that the sun rises every day. So here, notice that we put is for rise because sun is third singular. We use is with the singular nouns or pronouns when it comes as subject at the third person. So let's check this one. My parents don't read newspaper online. Now note that we use don't or doesn't when we negative. Okay? When we use the negative form for sentence, we use don't or doesn't. Here, my parents subject is plural, we use don't. If the subject is singular, for example, when I say my father, I say doesn't read newspaper online. My mother doesn't read newspaper online. But plural, my parents, I use don't for negative. And for question, for asking, we use do or does at the beginning of a sentence. Here we use does for Alaska because it's singular. Does Alaska belong to the United States? Let's move to another part. Present simple and present progressive. So the present simple, as we said, used to talk about habits or routines. But the present progressive for facts, for actions and happening now or for temporary situation. Okay, but facts for present simple and temporary situation present progressive. How how we form a present progressive? Present progressive can be formed by using verb to be, am or is or are plus verb plus ing. Okay. For example, the temperature change with season of the year. This is a fact. But when I say the temperatures in the pools are changing drastically, this is temporary situation, something happening now. So we use are with temperatures and changing. We put ing. Notice that the verb change, take away e and put ing. Now let's compare between permanent situation and temporary situation. Here, John lives in London. This is permanent situation. When I ask you, where do you live? I live in Riyadh. So use present simple. But he is studying in France this year. So this is temporary situation. Is not living in France all time. Here, note. Some verbs are not often used in present progressive. So we can say believing, forgetting, hearing like that. This verb leave, forget, hear, know, like, love, need, prefer, remember, see, understand, want. So when I say I want a pen now, I can say I'm wanting a pen. When I explain the lesson and you understand, I say, do you understand me? You say, yes, we understand. So we can say, teacher, now I'm understanding. No, that's wrong. These verbs can't be used in present progressive. So can add ing. Simple past and the present perfect. A lot of students have confusion between these tenses. We use the simple past to talk about events that began and ended in the past. For example, the Russians launched the first artificial satellite in 1957. But we use the present perfect to talk about an indefinite time in the past. Okay, when you don't know the time or don't mention it. Many countries have launched satellites into space. So I didn't say when. Also, we use the present perfect to talk about events that began in the past and continue into the present. Okay? How can we use the present perfect? You should use have or has plus past participle. But when you use the past simple, only the second conjunction without helping verb. The United States has launched many astronauts on space since 1969. So we use has and past participle of the verb launch. Here's some exercise to understand better. Here we are asked to use the simple present or present progressive of the verb in practice. He with his uncle until he can find his own place. So I have to use the verb live. So I have to concentrate. Is this permanent situation or temporary situation? Here, until he can find his own place. So it's not permanent. It's temporary. We have to use present progressive. With he, we use is, live, ing. Ah, yes, that's right. Don't forget. Take away e. Number one, check the answer. He's living with his uncle. Number two, the word, please turn it off. Oh, it's, I have to use boil. So here I say the water boils or is boiling. Turn it off. So it's happening now. I have to say the water is boiling. Yes, that's right. Here the scientist, the cause of the problem. I want to use understand. So try to think with me. Remember that we use some verbs can be used in present progressive, like understand. So I have to say the scientist don't understand or isn't understanding. Try to think. Yes, that's right. Don't understand. Well done. Here another one. It's as a question. In your country, in winter, I want to ask about snow. So, what I'm saying, is it snowing or does it snow? I ask about habit or effect in general, so I use does. Yes, does it snow? That's right. Here, the moon around the earth. Oh, this is a fact. القمر يدور حول الأرض. Okay, so I want to use go. Shall I say is going or goes? Yes, goes. Well done. That's right. Don't forget, some verb we have to add es instead of s. What are these verbs when they end with o, x, ss, sh, ch? Okay, like do, does, go, goes, watch, watches, wash, washes. Okay, catch, catches. And this is a verb when it's dress, dresses, like that. What of my idea? Oh yes, here I have to use the verb think. What do you think or what are you thinking? When I use think as opinion, I use present. Yes, present simple. What do you think? That's right. Here, Currently, the number of immigrants in our country increase. So this word here, currently, it means that this temporary. So we have to use increase in the present progressive. Number is increasing. The year of, yeah, the year the first Grand Prix took place in Dubai. I don't understand, I don't remember, or I'm not remembering. This remember also can't use in ing, so we have to say we don't remember, we don't remember. Dubai is part of the UAE, but it space as many oil reserves as Abu Dhabi. So I want to use have with Dubai. What we say? Doesn't doesn't have. Remember that when you use don't or doesn't or didn't, you have to put the base form of the verb. I can say doesn't has. That's wrong. That's all for our vision, but we have to answer this exercise as homework. I read it for you. Choose the correct answer. Are, do, have, does you speak English? Okay, try to think before you answer. I space to the supermarket yesterday. We have present simple first, the second past simple. Yesterday. Concentrate. Went, go, going, or goes. Number three. He is right now. Right now. Present progressive. Sleep, sleeps, or sleeping, slept. Okay. Thank you. Best wishes and good luck.